Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to dive into the messages for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Scorpio. And I'm doing this reading, during the new moon in Sagittarius. So we have moved out of Scorpio energy. We've moved through the underworld of Scorpio. We are now rising through a more adventurous and expansive energy of Sagittarius. However, Venus is still in Scorpio, so we still have some scorpionic energy. And not to say that Scorpio energy isn't amazing. I personally am a sun sign Scorpio myself, so I think we're pretty amazing. Let's get into the messages for you, though. Enough about me. So, what are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Haha, wow. Okay, we're going to go deep here, Scorpio. Take what resonates for you. These are general messages. Overall, the message is about the pain that you've been working through, working to heal. That heartache, pain, wounds, your wounds. Oh, and we certainly have them. Your wounds that had you feeling very stuck and locked in isolation, worry, depression, anger. The good news is, well, first of all, there's definitely some support. This is almost divine intervention. There's angelic support. There could be support on the ground floor, actually really helping to pull you through a very intense time where you're clearing out these darker thoughts. These are negative beliefs, mostly about yourself. Self-sabotage. This is also just negative thoughts, things that have caused you pain, additional pain and suffering. So some sort of help and support is coming in or has come in to really help pull you through to the other side of this. We also have Three of Pentacles, so you may also be working with other people or someone else, collaboration, teamwork, towards completing this healing cycle, this painful, and it seems like, you know, we're always healing, but this is in-depth, Scorpio. This is in-depth pain and trauma that you're coming out the other side. You really, truly are. Whether you're aware of it or not, we have the World as the last card out for this spread. So that is definitely telling me that you are completing this cycle. Let's dive a little deeper into this. Whether it's support through therapy, through some sort of hypnotherapy, energetic support, some of the information coming through on readings, astrological readings, tarot readings. There's definitely been nuggets along the way, but something has finally come in to really work alongside of you and pull you through the rest. This is like the final stretch. Tell me about Six of Swords for Scorpio, please. And it's not just one painful event that you're healing from. This is the really deep the deep stuff, the stuff that I feel like you didn't even have memory of, some of these childhood wounds or trauma or abuses. Page of Materials. The reason why you're completing this so quickly and you have help is because also, on the flip side, you are in the midst of creating something new for yourself. You're magnetic, attracting, like attracts like. And so I know that for many of you, you're aware that I've been attracting some energies into my life experience that I just don't want to do that anymore. I think I've learned my lesson, universe. Please help me clear this energy from my system so that I can attract that which I want, I enjoy, I feel is beautiful, to have an amazing, beautiful experience from now on. And you are. But sometimes not sometimes, it's part of the journey. We have to understand what we have been magnetically attracting into our life was definitely a direct mirror, reflection of some really in-depth pain and trauma. World again. There we go. Can't make it up, Scorpio. There's definitely cycles, maybe more than one cycle, that is really completing, and you're taking all that you've learned, all that you've become, all that you understand, and integrating that into this new, it's almost like you're a new person altogether. You're not really, but you're definitely stripped away of a lot of baggage and a lot of pain. A lot of weight has come off. You could even be starting to notice that you're losing weight. Sometimes the body will actually reflect that as well. Right. Page of Voices. This is, Mercury goes retrograde around this time too, during the new moon in Sagittarius. It's like a few hours later, Mercury goes retrograde. But I see that as a beautiful thing. You're not stuck in analysis paralysis, but you are actually getting to know all your parts. All the different parts that make up the different personalities within you. You've got your inner protector, you've got your managers, you've got your rescuers and your soothers and your inner critics. Are they all working together as one beautiful unit, or are they sabotaging each other? I think that you've done some parts work is what I'm trying to say here, and that is a beautiful thing. That could be what the Three of Pentacles is reflecting as well. Inner work, inner teamwork through all of your different parts. The Lover. Okay, just confirming. The Lovers in this instance is unity of all your parts. The duality within you is now in union, in reconnected, masculine and feminine energy within you. You got to love yourself first before anything else. All of you, all of your parts. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say parts, you can do some research, look up what parts work is. There's a beautiful, amazing book I keep telling everybody about. It's called No Bad Parts. I think there's a free, not free, but I think there's an audio version of it as well. that would help you if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say parts. But Ace of Emotions is talking about love, self-love, compassion, and that really opens up the heart. Opens up the heart, whereas in the past, I think it was so tender and still very much wounded that it was too painful to fully open your heart up when you're just in connection to others or even to yourself. You come a long way, Scorpio. You got the World twice. You got the World twice. So this is definitely the end of, I'm hearing an era, the end of a very long, drawn out, heavy, and sometimes painful cycle. So what can Scorpio look forward to from this point here? What do we got for Scorpio? One last spread. There's definitely a lot of wounding, a lot of pain that I see here that you've had to really strip away layer by layer. So I'm reflecting back to those, you know, those Russian dolls, you know, those like wooden dolls, and you open one up and then there's a smaller one inside, and you open that up and there's a smaller one inside, and so on and so on and so on until you get to the very last solid doll. It's like this little tiny doll inside. That is like the veneers that you were peeling back, layers and layers of veneers that we've had to cover over ourselves to help us get along, get by with unprocessed pain. But finally the universe is like, no, we are processing this pain, we are letting go of it, and you're going to finally heal. I see that happening. Ace of Emotions, self-love. Yeah. There's support. And whether it is support that you actually tangibly can talk to and experience, and that's beautiful, but it is still divine intervention. It is still angelic support coming through another human or another book or another situation. Three of Cups. Yeah. You've definitely got some soul family here that love you and are rooting for you all the way through. Beautiful. And you're also, because you're magnetic, because you're attracting, and like attracts like, you may even notice some people coming back from the past that you haven't seen in a long time or talked to in a long time that are really close to your heart. Or you may be magnetically attracting some new people, new members of your soul family into your life experience. Or a little bit of both. Okay. What you have been facing as far as what has felt like a block or felt like I don't have the strength and the courage to keep going in the direction I'm going without support. But here you have that emotional support. Emotional support equals giving strength. And this could just come from yourself. Maybe you've had a breakthrough with some of your protector parts or inner critics. Here's your energy right there. Prince of Cups. This is determination. I am determined. I am passionate about my healing and my ascension. And this, I want to keep going. I don't want to keep blocking myself. And it's really not that you're blocking yourself. It's that you are depleting yourself of your energy by trying to do it in a different, the old way. Or trying to just push through. He could have been really trying to just push through the pain and push through, but you were not really learning and growing and understanding anything when you were just really being strong and pushing through. Eventually that breaks you down. Could have been a lot of frustration, but something is definitely lit up. My eyes go right to the snake. This reminds me of the energy of the Kundalini rising within you, the energy of transformation. And you're so determined, so determined. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So what you may be experiencing right now, Scorpio, because you've discovered something new about yourself. You've discovered a new form of healing. You've discovered something big, for sure, that really unblocked you from something that had really been difficult and may have taken you quite some time, years, to really push through. And it's not by any fault of your own. You were meant to take that long, really. But you might be sort of discussing it amongst others, or just really kind of taking your time to contemplate all that you have learned, all that you do understand now. You've gained strength. You've gained courage. This is fierce, Scorpio. The Lover's strength. And that in itself has brought you to a place of completion within you've come to a phase in life where you're very satisfied and proud of yourself for how far you've gone. There's a lot of transformation and transit. You've gone through a big transition and transformation here. So to come to a place where you're like, wow, I feel better, and look at all that I've actually gone through, and look where I'm at now. I feel a lot more in balance and in tune with my true nature and myself. Princess of Cups. We got King of Cups below that. And look below that, the Six of Wands with the Moon. You've overcome so much. And now you're able to actually be in touch with your emotions, your heart, your compassion, all of your emotions without fear. I feel like there was some deep fear that blocked you from actually feeling some more painful memories that you would rather have either pushed away, or you had mechanisms that kept you from going deep. But then you finally did. You went there, and it wasn't so bad, was it? Actually, you've learned a lot, and you've grown a lot from that. So let's get you some advice here. One last message for Scorpio. And if you are liking this video so far, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading with me, I am open for personal readings again. You can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. Information is also in the description box below the video. All right, Scorpio. Final message, advice for Scorpio, please. You know, I felt like this was such a big dramatic whoosh of experience over the last few years I'm getting. It's just like a lot of growth, a lot of transformation, a lot of healing to be done in a matter of just a few years or so. You've been following your intuition and listening to your inner voice. You're answering the call. There's a much bigger purpose here to all that you've gone through and all that you've experienced and all that you've healed. And now you're actually most likely attracting others into your life, not because they're here to mirror you and teach you a lesson, but because you now hold the medicine that will help them heal as well, just by your very presence, your very essence, and your story, your experience of how you healed yourself. Let's read it from the book, though. And I feel like you're very passionate about that as well. This card reminds me of passion. I am passionate about what I am doing. Scorpio is the detective of the zodiac. You like to go deep. Going into the underworld for Scorpio is no big deal, really, as opposed to some of the other zodiac where they're like, oh my God, I can't see what's going on. So, but you must have done it several times before you finally got to this point where you are answering the call. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is open for communications from the spiritual realms, from these spiritual realms. Now, in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know. Indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals to discern the secret messages from the Creator. In native traditions, life is ruled by signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. The waiting is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and now, and know that no matter what concerns you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles will abound. Your time is now. And Scorpio, I have got to tell you, and I want to put this in my intro to all the zodiacs going forward, that whenever I do readings, in this now moment, there are infinite amount of timeline possibilities that we can all have experience in this world, in this lifetime. I get called into the timeline that what the guides and the angelic realms see as the most probable timeline. So believe this and follow those signs and answer that call. So I hope that you found this helpful for you, Scorpio. I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.